Hi guys, this is a rehash from that video I made last night. I am sorry for that video. I was just so sleepy and it was so late actually, and I just want to let it out there, that dream, before I go to sleep, because it's been bothering me. I had that sense of urgency to share, so I did that. But I just want to go over a few things from that dream that had happened on the first week of May of this year. Okay, and that bill, the HR 6666 Trace Act, was not implemented, but it came on the 2nd of May, I believe. So God was just really giving me a heads up that, hey, look into this. It's a warning that I must know, and so I can tell my family, and maybe I should share like I'm doing it now. So yeah, on my dream, like I said, me and my husband was in the car. I was at the passenger seat and my husband was driving, and we just came out from the garage. I saw these huge two signs, and the color was red. They were like as red as that stop sign you will see out there on the street, out there on the highway. It was very red, and it was saying the same exact thing, these two signs, and it was on our neighbor's fence. So I saw it right away when we came out from the garage, and it was saying COVID-19 free test. COVID-19 free test. And then that dream was very short. It ended there. The following morning, I thought about that. Coronavirus already been happening, so I didn't give negative feeling about it. I didn't have that negative thought that it is a bad thing, because I thought it was cool because we're gonna have a free test. But that was just not that, though. All about that. It is actually a vaccine, not just a test, but it was a vaccine. Okay, when my mom sent me this link a week after from that dream, when I had that dream, she sent me a link that was very related to my dream, and it was a HR 6666 Trace Act bill. I was like, wow, I dreamt about this last week. I have to look into this. So I looked into it, and I googled it right away, and yeah, it's already there. I didn't even know it's already there. Okay, I didn't know. If I didn't have a dream, I didn't know. I would never know, and I would probably not be prepared for God's coming, and I would not be making this video anyway. And from that dream, two signs means confirmation right away from God. You know why? Because it was saying the same exact thing, and there were two, and it doesn't make any sense why they could have just put the other sign on a different fence on the neighborhood, but why it was two. I saw two signs, and they were huge, and they were red. It was a warning that God wants me to take heed. That was a confirmation right away, automatic confirmation from God, those two signs. And another confirmation from God was that link my mom sent me, that I have to look into it. That what really made me realize what it's all about, really. And that was a confirmation from God, like, hey, it's here, look into it. You need to know about these things, you need to be warned. So that was the third confirmation from God. All right. And you guys, this is not just a vaccine, though. I stumbled upon this guy on YouTube like 4 days ago. He was talking about this news from United Nations, that this vaccine will be implemented this December of this year, and we are getting there. It's so close. So we need to be prepared, because rapture could be happening at any second now, any time soon. And the vaccine also goes with a Trace Act. That's why they call it Trace Act, a tracking device they're gonna put into you a tracking device. They're gonna know your way of thinking. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? It is so creepy. And this is a control system, and it's very related. It's very connected to the one world order, part of the one world order. Okay, so I don't have to explain much about the this bill, because you can look it up and for yourself, for you to know. All I know enough that this is not a good thing. It's all in the Bible. The 666 is the number of the beast. Yes, it has 4 numbers. Because it is a bill, it has to have 4 numbers there, I guess. And they just added another number 6. So, but hey, it's not coincidental that the number of the beast is there, 666. So yeah, what else I should say? Okay, because of this dream too, it made me remember about that dream that I've shared in my first video, that dream from last year of 2019, that I've knew it all along that it was from the Lord. It made me want to share that dream. That's why I made my first video of that dream from last year. And because of this dream, I've also spent more time of prayer and spend more time soaked into God's presence, and ask a lot of questions about his coming, about what's really happening, you know, what else gonna take place. And God had, because of this dream, God had given me visions and another dream that I'm going to share on my next video. And one vision was really shook me to my core, because while I was driving, I always worship God while I was driving, because I tune in into Christian music, and it's a long ways anyway from home to work. So I was worshiping God while I was driving, and he showed me this vision. It was I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to talk about that in my next video. But it was beautiful, but at the same time it was so scary. It scared me that I was crying, I was shaking while I was driving. Good thing I still handled driving while I had that vision. Anyway, I have to say goodbye now, because I gotta do something else, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And stay ready, be ready, because God could come anytime soon now. Bye.